for years, it's the Mizzle Show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time to get some out. Hey, yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle Show, yeah, the Mizzle Show, yeah, Mizzle Show, yeah, the Mizzle Show. It's the Mizzle Show, yeah, the Mizzle Show, yeah, Mizzle Show, yeah, the Mizzle Show.
Now I'm going to try this again because for the last almost damn near 3 hours, I was trying to do a podcast and technology was really trying to do everything in its God-given ability to irritate the bejesus out of me, and it looks like it's trying to start again. Anyhow, welcome to number 226 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. He's well, you see the shirt. I don't have to say what he's wearing, and
well. Let's let everybody know the reason why I'm wearing this shirt. It's a special reason. It's a special reason.
Well, tonight on the show, we will be joined by a special guest. We will be joined by the son of the legendary former Oakland Raider, Dr. Death Skip Thomas. We'll be joined by his son, Alonzo Thomas, momentarily, and we will talk about, among other things, yes, the Raiders, and also the organization, his nonprofit that he does to honor his father's memory. Yes. And also he does have his own podcast, which now he has to change the name, but I was a guest on his first show called, it was originally called Zono Sports, but he's changing the name, if you will. So, so we will get that in just a second. And also we will do another extensive recap of what we saw in the championship game between the Insomniacs and the BIC, which, like I said, it definitely lived up to the billing.
It did. It sure did.
And hopefully you guys were just as much entertained as we were watching.
I mean,
my life was a very unique experience. Hence why we are also going live on the Other Side of the Ball Facebook page and YouTube channel, just in case A7FL players want to chime in and be a guest and talk about what they saw in the championship game for those that are still up.
100%. 100%. Well, I'll say this. I'm a slight little jealous that you got to go to Philadelphia before me. Like, I'm a Philadelphia 76er fan. You got to go out to Philadelphia before me, as looks like I'll be talking to myself for a second before my brother comes on. Hey, man, if you hear this, you should might as well just turn your – yep, here we go. So, what this show is about tonight, and thank you for the five guests that we have in now. We appreciate you guys chiming in for this special show that we have as we hit the comments before my brother come in. Hey, Big Oos. What's good, brother? Glad you're here with us, man. And as my brother is shaking his head, as you know, you should just go onto your phone. Just saying, so we won't have this issue.
I don't want to go to my phone. I have 2 freaking laptops. I got this for the purpose to not use my phone.
Cuz.
Now.
Good to see you too. Well, as
now,
we are
if I get kicked out again.
Okay.
If I get kicked out again, I'm going to the iPad.
All right. Hey. It's as Cuz chimed in, as everybody know, Creative Brothers Productions. As you see the logo that we have and the logo we had when we opened up the show is done by Creative Brothers Productions. Anything that you guys need, please reach out to them and they will serve you right, as they've been taking care of the Mizzle and Dub Show since they started their production company. So please, for whatever you need, reach out to the Creative Brothers. Family business, man. Family business. Always, cousin. You already know. You already know. And it seems like that my co-host is frozen again. So since he's on the frozen tip until he gets back together. Let's also. Oh wait! I hear noise in the background, but I'm still gonna do this. Shout out to my oldest son who did the intro and does the outro and has done many projects for the show and other shows that we feature on, as he has done for the All Pro Jaffos, two intros for them, as he does the intro and outro for our show. So if you need anything done music wise, beat wise, please reach out to the young man who is striving to be the best. The young man, my son. Yes, sir. So as my co-host is trying to get his ish together, as I always say, welcome to episode 226 of the Mizzle and Dub Show, as we are going to have a special guest, as Dub said. And we'll also recap a little bit more of the A7 Championship game that was played out in New Jersey, which the Insomniacs took home the chip, as they are now back-to-back champions. That's only happened twice in this A7FL, as the U was the first to do it, and now the Insomniacs are the second to do it, which was a tremendous game. If anybody has not seen it, it's up on YouTube. I suggest, if you want to watch some good quality football, chime into that, man. It was wire to wire all the way down to the end. BIC scored to leave 17 seconds left in the game. Then Danye said, "Hold my beer. I'm about to do what I do." And yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. But welcome back, my co-host. As you see, he's a pissed off black skin because he has not one, but two laptops that he tried to work and it doesn't work. So he looks like he's on his phone. So
no, I'm on the iPad, like I said.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's see how long that works. But let's get it going, brother.
I'm on the iPad, and Usa's comment basically explains how I'm feeling right now. So, yes, Us, that's how I'm feeling. But to try to put this into perspective, well, first off, I'm just going to go there real quick. So,
go there.
I'm actually kind of shocked that Brandon Ayuk decided to show up to training camp in Santa Clara, California, considering that he's been pissing and moaning for a trade. But it's like, dude, you're under contract. You're supposed to be there.
Well,
okay.
Let me rebuttal you on that. You and I both know the reason why he's there. Because if he doesn't show up, what happens? They start taxing his motherfucking pockets.
Oh, yeah, you lose money. Absolutely.
So he ain't got to get on the practice field. He just has to be at the facility. So he's doing what he's doing so he won't get fined. So let's just keep that 1,000. Oh, yeah, the good mark. I'm just here to not to get fined, boss.
Yeah, I don't take my money. Don't take my money, please. Exactly, Oos. Exactly. Exactamundo.
Yep. No lies detected on that. No lies detected on that shit.
But now there's talk about Trent Williams wanting to get a little bit more of his guaranteed.
Well, like you said, pay him first.
Oh yeah.
But do you want to pay a man that is getting up there in age, though, bro? Like, he's asking for. I mean, I know he's your protection, but he's also getting up there in age, and he was also hurt last year.
Well, he did not have a good game in the Super Bowl. That we can make that abundantly clear. And ladies and gentlemen, while we talk about some more football, joining us, ladies and gentlemen, a very special guest of ours. Pleasure to be on his podcast, even though he has to change the name.
Wait. Raiders. Let's motherfucking go.
How
now
did
the
I
show
not
can
know
start.
that was coming?
Oh, you had to know that was coming. You see the damn shirt. I had to
I can talk
represent,
now?
man. Oh yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. I had to
All
get that out of the way.
No. Joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
Can y'all hear me good?
Joining us, very special guest, the seed, the son of the late great Dr. Death, Skip Thomas, of course. Now, how appropriate is this? We're talking about number 26, and this is show 226. So 26 is everywhere here on the Mizzle Dub Show.
Is it fitting?
Speak up, Coach. We can barely hear you.
Your volume just a little bit. Yes, he's definitely with us.
Yes, sir.
But nonetheless, Coach Alonzo Thomas, we appreciate the time. Thank you for blessing us on our platform. Of course, for those that don't know, Coach Thomas has a very nonprofit that honors the legacy of his father, as he does this every year. So, Coach, the floor is yours, and please talk about the nonprofit that you do to honor the legacy and memory of number 26, the one and only Dr. Death, Skip Thomas. The floor is yours.
Let's do a mic check one time. We good?
If you could just turn your volume up just a little bit more, we can barely hear you.
So I'll point this up here and pop. So the SBA was started in 2013. We good now?
It's a little better.
Okay. How about now?
Getting better.
Okay. Let's see. Let me take this cover off my phone real fast.
All right. Just bear with us, folks, because once
Man,
again,
I right now I'm in like awe because I know who Dr. Death is, and so to have his son on the show right now.
This is one of the times where I wish Pops was watching the show right now.
Right, because I know of Dr. Death because of Pops, and given that I'm a historian when it comes to this franchise, because as you can see behind me,
as we know, one of the greatest NFL films sound bites was him talking about getting into a fight when he was in the end zone stretching with, of course, Jack Tatum and George Atkinson. It's one of the great sound bites. It's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it is. But like I said, as Coach Thomas adjusts his mic so we to work and sound better. One thing about Coach Thomas, he was the head coach of the Alliance, which was one of the teams during the A7FL Fall Brawl this past Fall Brawl season. Currently, he is coaching baseball out here in Vegas for the Valley Vikings. So he also coaches baseball in addition to coaching football. So
all around
just one of the many traits that Coach Thomas does. So, Coach, we're going to turn the floor back over to you so we can again talk about your nonprofit that honors Dr. Death. Go ahead, sir.
All right, one more time. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me better?
I can hear you. The good Dub. How does the volume sound on your end? Is it good enough to where we can rock?
I can hear him, but for those that are watching, can you hear Coach Thomas? Please let us know in the feed. But nonetheless, Coach Thomas, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Should I switch up phones?
That's up to you if you would like.
I'll say whatever you feel that might give you the best volume. Like for us, we have headphones on, so we can hear you very loud and clear, but we just don't know if our viewers can hear you just as clear as we can.
Okay. I'm going to give you a number to send a link to, and that way we don't have these technical difficulties.
100%.
All right.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
We appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
So again, for those that are just for those that are just tuning in, we are being joined by Coach Alonzo Thomas. Of course, he is the son of Raiders legend and Super Bowl 11 champion winner. And obviously, for my partner, it's almost like Christmas for him, as of course they will talk about their beloved Raiders' upcoming season as they will be fighting perhaps for a wild card spot Some might say perhaps they might have a shot to win the division. But what Coach Thomas does to honor his dad, the late number 26, it's been a very good cause. He has done this yearly, as you said, sort of back in 2013. Of course, Dr. Death played his whole entire career as a Raider, went to USC. Yes, because he was a part of the first championship. He was a part of the 76 Oakland Raiders team that won Super Bowl 11 against the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, I got to see that ring up close and personal. It is in Coach Thomas's possession. So obviously how Super Bowl rings were back in the day, obviously compared to what they are now, it's quite amazing. But yes.
Look at all that. Look at all that.
Obviously the stories that he is speaking of the Super Bowl, speaking of the ring, that is the ring from Super Bowl 11, in which the Raiders did beat the Minnesota Vikings 32-14. Of course,
beat them.
The everlasting
they
image.
Get more than beat them. Let's say what it was. It was a thrashing. Jack Tatum did.
Say what I'm going to say. It was molestation. But, of course, the lasting image we all remember is old man Willie running to the end zone.
One of the greatest calls in Super Bowl history by Mr. Kenny King.
Well, he got mad because Sammy White still held on to the ball.
Right.
Yeah, he laid him out, but he was mad because he didn't break up the pass because Sammy White
100%.
still held on the
That's
ball.
That's why he threw his hands like
off.
that. That's why he threw his hands. He's like, damn it, I laid the hit, but he still caught the ball. Hey, cuz, you 100% right. We got glory on the show. Hence why I'm over here in awe. I can't wait to get his volume to go on so we can sit here and talk to this man. I'm more want to hear about what he does for the kids and stuff like that, but I damn sure want to hear what about how he grew up around the Oakland Raiders and stuff like that. I cannot wait to get that little segment going here in a second. That's going to be awesome. But yes, we got glory on the show. And I'm going to need my co-host to get his damn internet shit together so we can make sure the rest of this show is perfect. Like I said, get on your damn phone. The phone does not put you out of service. See? Look here. Me rocking by myself with 5 viewers. But yes, we have a former Raider player's son that we're going to interview for this show. And like I say, as you see, I got the entire on. I'm sitting behind with the Raider logo in the background. I wish I could have blocked out the Cowboy sign just for a second because that's not what it's all about. It's all about the silver and black. Yeah. So how about you just go to your phone, like I said, so you won't be having his face right now.
It's going to do the same fucking thing on my phone. I cannot win tonight.
Well, if you'd have bought the damn internet Wi-Fi thing, we wouldn't be having this problem.
I know that, but I'm trying to move. So maybe the next
move. If you need like $20, bro, I'll send that shit to you right now. Buy the motherfucker.
Here we go, right here.
Oh, volume is perfect, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let's go.
All right.
The floor is yours.
What?
Happy to share that with y'all.
There it is again.
That warms my heart. As you see, the shirt says. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Y'all getting this?
Oh, we get.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Mizzle might start crying live on the show. I'm just letting you know that right now.
There won't be no tears. I might have to go get a new pair of underwear.
What's this right here, Dub?
That is the Alliance jersey that we.
That is an A7FL jersey. That's what that looks like to me.
That's my pop right there, man.
That's the Fall Brawl Alliance jersey.
Wow.
Which I don't. Now, Coach, let me ask you this question: are you planning to bring back the Alliance for the upcoming fall season or the winter season, I should say?
Well, you know what? I would love to, but my schedule doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do that until next fall.
Okay.
I wanted to so bad, man, but you know, if you spread yourself out too thin, man, you don't get 100% out of nothing. So
Facts.
Love that.
Facts.
Love
it
that
was like
saying.
I had to make that tough decision, but you never know. I still got time. You never know.
So, what made you getting involved with coaching the Vikings baseball team at Valley High?
Well, I have 3 sons. I have coming into this year a senior, a junior, and a sophomore.
3
And
Oh God, you got some proms. You got some proms to pay for. Goodness.
absolutely. I
shit,
create,
don't remind me of that.
you know, Spartans, brother. These guys are warriors. Their IQs are so high when it comes to sports, just being around, you know, trickling down from my dad to me to now them. Get in here. Get in here. This is my senior right here. This is Bear. He carrying on that legacy.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, I told you I
What?
create Spartans, brother.
He could
This
play.
is
He could play middle
Sparta.
linebacker right now.
Oh my goodness.
He's
What position you play, young man?
I play linebacker and I'm running back too.
See.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Thumper. You
Did
look
you
like
say-
you a thumper,
Did you
young
say he
man.
plays quarterback?
No, he
quarterback
said
or
middle
running
linebacker and running back, right? Did I hear that correctly?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Or
sir.
linebacker and running back.
Yeah.
So that means you like a
Cuz,
lot of
to answer-
physicality then.
Yes, sir.
Cuz to
I
answer
love
your
it.
question, he coaches at Valley High School in Las Vegas. He coaches the Valley Vikings baseball team.
Hey, nice meeting y'all. Nice meeting y'all.
I appreciate you, man.
Same
Hey,
to
good
you.
luck in your senior year, man.
Hey,
yeah, he's
That's-
he is something else, man. It's
And he's
me
built, sir.
yeah. He
Woo!
reminds me a lot of me, man. He's a trip.
Man.
I love that kid. But all my sons, man, they seem like it's the Super Bowl every day in my house, because you know what I'm saying, they play in the game. They're so you know, emotional when it comes to sports, and like I said, their IQs is crazy, man. I've always been told I had a really high IQ when it came to sports, just being with my dad. And on the field and off the field, he really, you know, coached me down. But I guess it trickles down, man, and generation to generation, man. It's something else to see.
Well, they know what the saying is: the apple don't fall far from the tree, man.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
So what made you? So Coach, what made you get involved to obviously do the nonprofit that you did to honor Dr. Death? So how did that come into
Yeah. As a kid, my favorite thing to do with my dad was charity work, man. The feeling he got when we left, and he was always the first one there and always the last one to leave. Charity events. My dad actually got drafted by the Knicks. I don't know if you guys know that, but he was a better basketball player than he was a football player. So he did a lot of basketball charity work and, like, you know, games and stuff, and they raised money. But the feeling I watched my father get from that was what I wanted to carry on. And I just grabbed the torch once he passed. Somebody had to, and, you know what I mean, why not the junior?
I mean, well, the organization that he represents, they're all about charity. We all know that the Raiders are very high in the community.
He play
Anywhere
college?
they
Did he
go.
play college basketball at USC also?
No, but he did at Arizona. He went to a community college before he went to USC, and he played there. He went to a big high school out there in Kansas City. He still holds almost all the big records, and they really wanted to draft him, you know, as a basketball player. He played linebacker too in college. Came out of college, ended up playing corner. They needed him to play corner or safety. Just did it. But, like, to answer your question, man, the charity work that he did, that look on his face and the feeling he got from it, it wasn't matched by anything else. So I wanted to know what that felt like, and it's one of the best things I've ever done was creating the SBA, which stands for the Silver and Black Alliance.
Okay.
Man,
God
I've helped a lot of
brother.
people all over the world, man.
Man, God bless you, man, because
Appreciate you.
the charity work does it goes it doesn't go unnoticed, but just to hear what you do for the community and stuff like that, man, and to take on your father's legacy, that's tremendous, man. That's a blessing to hear, man.
Appreciate you.
God bless you. Oh, of
I
course,
appreciate
man.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Raider Nation, we stick together, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Once you in, you in.
So
I see
here's a
that
question.
itch Dub got. Dub got that itch, but he, you know what I mean? He from the other
Hey,
side.
well, you
He
know,
that crest side.
now hold on. Now what you don't know is he's a Niner fan, as you may know.
Crest
But
side.
his first very NFL experience was the Oakland Alameda Coliseum. It was a
man.
Raider game, and he walked through that Coliseum like a newborn. He got to witness the tailgates in Oakland before anything else.
Dub, how did you feel?
Oh, shit.
I'll say it like this. Now, being that I am a historian of the game,
Yes, sir.
and certainly I know about
That
the
you
legacy,
are.
Honey.
and certainly I know about the legacy of the Raiders organization and what Al Davis, and you and I talked about this on your show about just the legacy of Al Davis and how Al Davis did so many things for so many people, and how he opened up.
There's no NFL without the Maverick.
And open up to females.
Yes, sir.
I mean, true words have been spoken. But, I knew that Raider Nation treat each other like family. I experienced that firsthand back in 2000 at the Coliseum. Because, okay, me, Mizzle, and our, as we like to call him, our little big brother, he was actually little at the time, but now he's, but we started off where, Mom and Pops were at. Like, we're walking by during the tour, and I kid you not, every single tent's like, here, want a plate, have some food. Want this, that. So,
absolutely.
We're coming back with plethoras of tailgate food back to where we're at, and it's like, we can't take all this in. Now,
you could have had a Niners jersey
yes,
on,
indeed,
and you wouldn't have been treated any different.
Thanks, Uncle Bobby.
And
you could have had a Niner jersey on, to be honest with you, and you wouldn't have been treated any different.
No, as long as you and you're absolutely right with that, because we did have a Niner fan that did follow us around one time, and a Raider fan tried to do what a Raider fan does.
You can razz them.
But I had to sit here and tell him, like, yo, we're not going to do that. Yes, he's an idiot for wearing this jersey into our stadium, but you're not going to disrespect him because he's with me. Let's just move along. I know he's an idiot.
Dub had no choice, man. Dub know what I'm talking about when I say that crest side. You know what I mean? He grew up on that side of the bridge, man. That's just what it is,
Hey, well, I wasn't too
that
far,
absolutely.
I come from Richmond, California, and Fairfield. So Richmond and Fairfield is my stomping ground. So and I've been on Magazine Street with him. The whole time he was there. So I know.
Hey, man, Hunter's Point. I mean, it's a bunch of points, places out there you just don't go to at night.
No,
you
don't cross the tracks in Richmond at night. You don't cross the tracks in Richmond at night. I love that shirt.
So I got a chapter from here to Germany, brother. I got we up to 63 chapters now.
I want to support, man. How much for the t-shirt, man?
Man, you coming on in the show and bringing me on, you just come to the house and bring your Bob Marley with you. You know what I'm saying? And this is yours right here. It's just waiting for you to come through.
Hey, I'll be out there in January, brother.
Okay. Where you at now?
I live in Folsom.
Okay.
Folsom, out close to Sacramento.
Absolutely. I started my my little business out there in Elk Grove, so I'm familiar with that
so
side
you're familiar,
too.
yes, sir. So whenever you come down this way, man, the door is open, man. Anytime for Raider Nation, man. I would love
Absolutely.
to.
I appreciate it.
You can come and sit here and talk the shit about your experience about being with the around the Raiders, man. I have a,
oh man,
I know we're gonna keep the show brief,
brother.
But I have a ton of things, man. I ain't, like the search says,
Shoot
the best asshole Raider fan ever.
Yeah.
This organization, man, has it's not like I'm not just a fan. I feel like I'm a part of this team. It's a family. And you got to be part of this organization or part of this fan base to understand that. And I ain't got to explain that to you. So
I'll share something with you. Just yesterday, I shed tears, brother. I gave a call to a couple of my dad's teammates, and I sat back and thought about myself for once. It was like, damn, you know what? I'm a blessed MFer. You know what I mean? I called Ted Hendricks, Phil Filippiano,
Mad Storm,
and George Atkinson in one afternoon. And Jake, they was just as happy to talk to me as I was with them. It was
because they know your dad.
Yeah, I don't even sit back and think about it like that, man. These guys were like my uncles to me growing up. They was in my grandma's kitchen while she cooking, breakfast in the morning. It wasn't. It was something that I've been blessed with. That yesterday, like I BS you not, man. I sat back and just really thought about how blessed I am to be able to pick up the phone and call one of them like that.
Man,
I said, hey, can you link me with Fred Williamson, please? And each unk was like,
the Hammer.
Yeah. So I got the Hammer's number in about 10-15 minutes. It was like, wow. I am a pretty lucky guy, man. Be in this position.
I'm starstruck right now, man. You.
Okay, now I do have a question.
You got to meet Al Davis, huh?
Yes, sir. I went to man, some of the best memories back in the day is going to John Madden's birthday parties, man. They did it big, bro. They was a family. That's what I'm saying to you all right now. It's like I'm not above nobody or none of that, but just feel like I'm super blessed to experience shit like that, man. It's like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got to do those things and got to know them personally.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Well,
as my uncle who's chiming in, he's a big Raider fan. And so,
low key, he is low key. I feel it.
My uncle pretty much knows pretty much every player that in your dad's era because,
right.
Him and my dad are the reason who I am today by being Raider fans. My dad, one rule was with his kids, he didn't care what other teams we like in sports, but when it came to football, we had to be Raider fans.
You know what though, Bear, the one that was just sitting there just now, he's a 49er fan.
Ooh, feel sorry.
You know what it is we was in the Bay at that time, and the Raiders was doing bad. 49ers is on TV all the time.
Yeah.
I think it was just the influence, you know what I'm saying? And I let him have his choice, a team or just have it, that was his prerogative. He wanted to go to the Crest side. That's on him. You know what though? I told Dub, no BS. I said, man, over half of my favorite players played for the Niners. Over half of them played for the Niners.
I got a couple.
Ronnie Lott.
That's one.
Joe Montana.
Jerry Rice.
Right.
And I like Roger Craig too, man.
He deserved
high knees to be in the Hall of Fame.
It should be. Look how long it took.
Don't get my brother started. Don't get my brother started.
It took a long time for Cliff Branch to get in.
Man,
nobody thought that was going to happen though. He in there though.
I'm so glad that the coach was still alive to get into the Hall.
Man, they wait too long to give these people their roses before
Yeah,
they wait till they about to pass. And that's just wrong.
Can we get the quarterback that won us 2 Super Bowls in?
We should be able to. You know what I'm saying? He was a bum with the other teams. With the Patriots, you talking about? Oh man, I was talking about him the other day, man. That's what I'm saying. He was like, man, everybody thinks I'm Tom Flores, wrong Mexican, and I said, damn, those dudes are funny. The funniest dude though, man, is Phil Filippiano, man. Sitting at the bar with Phil is something else.
I bet.
Oh man.
Hey Zoe, we got a question from the Facebook line. Did you get a chance to meet John Matuzak?
John Matuzak was my dad's best friend. John Matuzak was in my house. Whenever John came into town, I say I was closest to John out of my dad's teammates. Him and the assassin. I didn't. The thing about John is what's funny is I didn't even know that he was. Hey, you guys! I didn't even know he was that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was an actor. I didn't know he was on westerns. Had no idea. John Matuzak was a big goof when he came to my house and just wanted to see me do backflips and wanted to race me. And he was my uncle, man. You know what I mean? I remember one time, I'll share this with y'all. He said, "Little Skip, can you go downstairs and get my shoes?" I said, "No doubt. I got you, Unc." I went down them stairs. Man, I could barely carry them things back up. It was like aircraft carriers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I'd never seen somebody as big as John Matuzak. My dad and him would go out. They never paid for anything. They were just super loved, man. You know what I'm saying? John was my uncle.
Wow. That's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Dub. You got continuous, man.
Well, I was gonna ask, if you possibly know the story about who or how they came up with the nickname the Soul Patrol. And for those that don't know, the Soul Patrol was obviously Dr. Death, George Atkinson, Old Man Willie, and of course the assassin Jack Tatum. Of course, the Raiders secondary in the '70s, which of course won Super Bowl 11.
You just said a key thing.
Now,
the '70s.
What's that?
'70s is the key. They were black advocates. A lot of those guys. Those four guys would hold picket signs. We're talking like, Berkeley and, in those '70s when we still got Black Panthers around and all that kind of stuff. My dad and his teammates really fought for black rights. And I believe that's how it came around.
Okay. Well, I knew there had to be a story somewhere.
I'm sure there's a sports story somewhere, though.
But as Uncle Bobby chimes in again, talking about the late John Matuzak, who was only 38 when he passed away back in 1989, which was a sad
man, I had never seen my dad cry. I never seen my dad sad, matter of fact. When John passed away, it really took a lot out of my father. I never seen him like that. And he that was his road dog, you know what I mean? Didn't matter what, we were white, black, they didn't give a damn about any of that stuff. That was his brother. And then again, later on, we're talking 20 years down the line, when the assassin passed, that was like another one. Just like, man, those guys were brothers. You know what I mean? They really took care of each other.
Yeah. As my uncle said, when the Raiders won the Super Bowl, he would say, "You can't lose when you cruise with twos."
Now we do have another question. One of our viewers wants to ask, where is your hometown?
My hometown is Oakland, California.
Hey.
The town business.
Hey.
Goes without saying. So,
hey, not too far from where I grew up.
Well, hopefully, Coach Zoe's Raider Nation page is watching. As of course, as we say, he has a lot of Raider chapters, a lot of Raider Nation pages. So,
yes.
Raider Nation, if you are watching from Coach Zoe's feed, we appreciate y'all for watching and chiming in on this episode of the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Absolutely.
So
I'm going to actually send a text to these guys right now and make sure they chiming in. I want to get you guys' numbers up. I want to help you guys as much as possible. Dub, I really appreciate you coming on the show the other day.
Well, I appreciate you for the invite.
Man, you were my first co-host, brother. I chose the right man.
I watched that show and I was in straight awe. Hey, send 2-5 the link, brother. I was in straight awe because me being a Raider fan and just seeing, like I said, seeing all that I can't wait to get to Vegas and come see it live.
Oh man!
And just to come talk Raider football with you. That's
we definitely instant brothers. We instant connection. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Dub got my number. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You can use it anytime you want to just call me and want to know something or just want to chop it up, I'm here, brother.
Man,
You know what I
that's
you
beautiful.
have now. We was off air when you did this, but you have got to tell Mizzle about the Marcus Allen story that you told.
Oh,
me.
the Marcus.
Oh,
Man,
Marcus?
Mr. Smooth.
Marcus?
Mr. Smooth, man. So everybody, of course they're going to think, my dad is my favorite player of all time. You know what I mean? But it's just not the truth. Marcus Allen is my guy, man. So when you remember back in the day when you was, you get out there with your middle school friends or your friends, period, you be like, yo, I'm such and such. I'm Jerry Rice. I was always Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could be Marcus but me. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy. So that cutback, here it go right here.
Washington?
Yes, sir. That cutback changed my aspect on how football should be broken down. You get what I mean? It was something, a thing of beauty that I had never felt before. Like, it was like, wow, wait a minute. Like, I sat there and watched that whole game and my dad just broke it down with me. And I didn't understand why he cut back like that, but it was a thing of beauty. It was art, you know what I mean, to me. So Marcus Allen will forever be my favorite player.
It was just, of course, what? How old were we, Dub, in that Super Bowl? I think I was what?
You were literally 1 year old in a day, and I was 1 year old.
But just
so we were both
5
when that game took place.
Wow. So just to be a historian, not just the Raiders, but football, but just to see that when it went left, and whatever he saw to make him do that spin move, right? And then he ran through that crease, and the dude grabbed his jersey. That lets you know how fast he was running. He could only grab just his jersey.
The awareness. The awareness is crazy, man. To know that, they're collapsing down on that side. They're stunting it that way. They knew They knew it was coming.
Yeah, they knew the play.
I mean? But to know I can cut back and ain't nobody gonna be there but black jerseys in front of me, man, that changed my whole. I was like, man, this is what I want to do.
So was Bo Jackson.
Absolutely.
Bo Jackson was the ultimate cheat code in Tecmo Bowl.
100%.
Man, you couldn't tackle that dude on Tecmo Bowl.
No, you couldn't.
Nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. The person that we love and dear, Mr. Law 25 himself. Welcome back to the show, sir.
Hey, what's up with my guys?
Oh man.
Hey Mizzle, what's good with you? I heard you earlier, man. I definitely wanted to chop it up with you briefly and tell you I appreciate it all. I didn't want you to go thinking that I didn't see you or hear you. You feel me?
No, you good, brother. I know where your headspace is right now, brother. So I just want to let you know that little man has been in the prayers from day one.
Yeah.
So in your videos, seeing that him progressing, man, that just warms my damn heart, man. That, like I said, like Dub said, God ain't finished.
He ain't through.
God got him. And like I sent that text message to you, man. God got him.
No, absolutely. My guy, man. My teammate, my player. He's played for me. You know what I mean? He didn't. We played against each other the whole 9, man. You my guy, man. I hit your inbox and let you know, man. Little man gonna be all right, man. 100%. That way to the hospital warmed my heart, man. I wanted to, man, teleport into your car and drive for you, man. Man, any father that didn't feel that video when you were driving to get to my man's, man, I had to hold back tears. And, man, I said, man, let me inbox this dude and try to let him know. Like, I'll come pick him up right now and take him. Man, that shit hit my heart real hard.
No. Just a little side humor aside, though, some serious stuff. I really wanted to be Goku, bro, and instant transmission you to Utah.
Word life.
100%, bro. Because like Zoe said, any father or any parent,
any person,
when it comes to these babies, man, we don't fuck around, man. This is the future. And that's your junior.
My only boy.
Man, that's crazy, brother. Well,
not to
you
change
know what?
I appreciate it most
I
definitely.
appreciate you though, 225, man. I'm glad little man doing good, man, and still praying for his recovery, man.
Side note, why you let this dude on the podcast though, man? You know he a live wire. Over here.
Hey, because y'all needed a little spice in this motherfucker.
Hey, so
yes, sir.
When I first met, I mean, me and 25, we've been talking on the this right here. But when I met him, when I went to Vegas and watched the game, and he pulled me to the side, and I was under his wing, he a real one, man.
I watched this young man grow into the man he is right now. I coached him. I played against him, but I've watched him progress into the man he is now today. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect.
Yeah, if 2-5 made me feel at home at the game, and I appreciate him for that.
No, most definitely, y'all. You already know. So, you already know, man. We've been locked in since day one. Like you said, I done played for you. I done played against you. You know what I'm saying? We done had our battles. We done got, you know what I'm saying? We done won some games. We done traveled.
Games,
we done did all that. You know
we done won championship, lost championship.
All
we
that
go back
shit.
a long way. But
shit.
I'm really it's an honor to watch you progress into the man that you are today and father that you are. So big ups to you, brother.
Man, look, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell Mizzle all the time. I tell Dub all the time. You feel me? Shit, I tell you. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Why? Because I wouldn't be who I am or who I'm trying to be if I didn't have good people around me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's one of those where even that day with my situation, it's like I ain't even necessarily know. You know what I'm saying? You
blacked out.
Know.
You had to get to your son. That's all you knew.
That's all in your mind.
Blacked out.
So it's I even said I'm not necessarily trying to ignore people or anything, but it's just like y'all know when certain shit happen, your fucking inbox go fucking bonkers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a lot of people that's just trolling to make a name off what your tragedies are, and that's sad. But just know you got my number. You inbox me about anything you ever need, anything. I'm still here, even though I'm always gonna be a mentor for you.
Of course.
Love.
Except when it comes to being a Raider fan, homie.
You don't talk up bad on the Raiders, brother.
Yeah, my bad, Mizzle. This is how me and Zoe. This how me and Zoe get in.
Don't discredit the fame.
You know, it's a flock. It's a flock over here. It's a flock nation over here. You feel me?
Wait. There's only one nation.
It's a flock nation. You see what I did there? You see
I understand that, but you still threw nation in there. It's only one nation.
Why y'all can't win a championship with the MVP? With the best player out there on the field.
And y'all can't win. And y'all can't win one with Tom Brady's backup.
We taking some time off. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can't win without Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
Y'all can't win with a new head coach. You want to keep going there?
We gonna win one before y'all win one.
You want to bet?
Yes, sir.
What you want to bet? This is live too. I hope you know that.
Oh yeah, I do this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I got it. I got it, Mr. I do this.
What is it gonna be?
You already know how I'm coming. We win one before y'all.
You gotta buy me Raiders tickets when they play at our stadium, or I gotta buy you tickets and we go together.
Ooh. I don't really like that.
Because you a buster.
I'm not a buster. I'm just not rich. Okay. Not a buster, just not rich. You feel me? I got hella kids.
Like that little purple. Like you guys got like that little purple you wearing. It's real cute.
So don't trip because you're gonna have to wear it when we win one. So I was just gonna say you gotta be a Ravens fan for a whole season. You gotta be a Ravens fan for a whole season when we
never.
Oh, you
never
can't do that to her.
Oh,
why? Because you a buster?
No, I shit on the Ravens. You know what I mean? Wipe my ass with it.
I got Raider toilet paper all in my bathroom. Stop playing.
Here, let me have that there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't. I'm gonna wipe my ass with it. Don't trip.
Man, I'm gonna take you to a Ravens
This ain't personal, okay? But you see how he getting at me. All right? You see how he getting at me, Mizzle? This ain't personal, okay?
I love this dude.
He ain't finna get at me like this and think that. Yeah.
Hey, Mizzle.
I just got Mizzle had a straight
right
face
here.
for a second. Like,
he the only one that ever gave me a concussion.
Ooh.
In my whole career. This dude right here, I got the sack. Why you coming up cleaning up and blast me too?
Why not?
And hit me all in the back of the head.
He said, "Why not?"
No, it wasn't the back of the head.
Oh
no,
yeah, it was.
He a real Raider
like
fan.
that. You wanted credit.
Real Raider
you
fan.
tried to get half of my sack.
Hold
That's
on,
what it was.
this way right here. Real Raider fan. Yeah, he's still concussed, y'all.
I love it because this is how me and my brother go at it. Even though our teams are not in the same division, conference, or whatever, just because I have a full disdain to his fan base. I'm
Ravens a fan for a whole season.
Never.
No, you can't do that. I wouldn't even accept that bet.
I can't do it. My daddy would be rolling
that
over in his grave. Can't do it.
Mizzle, this nigga wants me to buy him tickets. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, if I win,
tickets.
And if you win, I buy you tickets.
But guess what?
Okay, we got to go to M&T Bank Stadium.
Now you got to buy me plane, flight too, man. You
no, I'll buy my own flight. Don't trip, but you gonna buy that home ticket for me. I ain't been to a Ravens game at home. Matter of fact, I went when we went to Oakland, and I think we won. I was there.
Oh, so you didn't go to the game on Monday night when
No, I wasn't there.
Zay Jones walked off on that game.
Yeah,
you wasn't gonna mention that one, huh? Oh, I got that.
I was not at the Allegiant. Okay, I was in Oakland. Okay, I was in Oakland.
You went to the real stadium, brother. I give you that. You went to the real one.
It was hard to walk out of there, but we won. All right.
Hey, Allegiant Stadium is nice, but it ain't nothing like the Coliseum.
Come on now. I went to the real black hole.
Yes, you did.
Feel me?
Yes.
Hey, Dred.
I went to the real black hole.
Work your joint.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, here we go.
Once again, for those tuning in, this is a open forum edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. We're talking to Coach Alonzo Thomas, the son of legendary Raider Dr. Death, Skip Thomas, and of course, recapping the Ace
Raiders
between the BIC and the Insomniacs. We'll get to that momentarily. But
I'm here for the show, man. Shit, don't kick me off. I'm here. I'm
A7. You gotta go nowhere, brother.
I'm A7. I'm right here.
You know about A7 too, so yeah.
Is that right, Zoe?
I know a little bit about it.
I thought you was bringing the team back. I thought you was bringing your team back.
I'm gonna take this season off so I can concentrate on Valley High School. You know what I mean? I got a lot of obligations right now to my sons, but if I didn't, I definitely would bring it back, and we will be back next fall.
Okay.
So is that what 2026 season?
2026, always 26, brother.
Why would it not be 2026?
Now,
the numbers just add up, right? It just makes sense.
Makes all the sense in the world.
Hey, what's today's date?
26.
The 25th. It's the 25th.
Well,
it's live
technically,
technically it's still the 24th because it's not technically Thursday yet. Unless
you guys are still in yesterday. My bad.
24.
But nonetheless,
what you got for us, Dub? I know you ready to move the segment on. You know what I mean? The professional guy.
Well, there was a championship game played in Asbury Park, New Jersey this past Sunday to where we talked about hypotheticals. What if this, what if that, this, that, and the third? Well, it actually happened. As
that was a good game, man.
The Trenton BIC took on the Las Vegas Insomniacs, and it was the ultimate chess match as we thought it would. And, of course, Big Rob Fabian talked about it on the early morning edition of The Other Side of the Ball, which took place in Philadelphia and Jersey.
What? Doing big things on location.
Doing things. Well, I'll tell you one thing, and I know Mizzle loves his beloved 76ers. I know this. However, in South Philadelphia, there is absolutely nowhere to park at all.
Never.
You want to talk about narrow streets. I've never seen more Now, I thought San Francisco had some narrow
I'm about to
streets.
say, we've been to San Francisco, brother.
I think South Philadelphia has San Francisco beat when it comes to narrow streets. But nonetheless,
so how would I be able to drive in Philly?
Uber.
Wait. I love what he just did right there because he knows how I drive. So if he made that face, we definitely have to Uber.
Got to Uber.
If you're in Central Philly or West Philly, you might be able to get away with the way you drive.
Okay.
But in South Philadelphia, ain't no chance.
So we Ubering in South Philly.
Yes. But even though I did not get to go see the statue, seeing the house that they used as their home in Rocky 2 was good enough for me.
Man, I wanted Clever Lane to win. Fuck all that, man. Clever.
He pities the fool.
Man. I like the villain, man. Fuck that.
He pities the fool.
Right.
Well, hey, as a Raider fan, you should be picking for the villain. That's why we like Darth Vader. That's why we like Darth Vader so much.
SG, we will try to get you on. No promises, but we'll try.
Yes.
We're kind of dedicating. We're kind of dedicating the show
specific tonight.
We could bump Knox.
Damn.
Just bump Knox.
We're not gonna do that.
Hey, you right. You can't bump me. I don't want to be a part of this Raider orgy anyway.
Hey, man.
That's between two people.
I didn't even have a comebacker for that one.
That's why he got the stone cold face. I couldn't say nothing, so that's why he got the look. That's why he was laughing.
But anyhow,
I looked at your ass, Mizzle.
The experience was fantastic. I wish 2-5 could have been there, but obviously, circumstances, obviously, reason why he couldn't be there. But he also chimed in. Well, shout out to him, Chris Vera, CJ, Matt Sticks, Mizzle, and JP for holding it down on the A7 cast of the championship game. I was able to
5 minutes.
Hey, you was on more than me. I think I had about 450 before I had to go.
Hey, what made me mad about not working that day was I could not be on there to when Danye took it back, just like when Munchie did his celebration. I wish I was on for when Danye
did you doubt that was going to happen at the end of the game? Was you kind of like, oh no, we just lost it?
No, I kid you not. I was on in addition to being the red hat for the referees on Championship Sunday. Again, just being on the Insomniac sideline.
Right.
Like I said, there was no
panic,
pointing fingers. There was no you want to talk about structure,
composure.
How that too, composure, structure. Just how Coach Dyson, Coach Burgoyne, Tommy, and Coach Brown are is just. Here's what they were when Sterry Cotterton scored to put the BIC up 30-25 with 17 seconds. This is literally what they were thinking. They're saying, okay, all right, Uncle Bobby, sleep well. Appreciate you coming on.
Let's read it real quick. I'm out, gentlemen. Thanks for taking me down memory lane tonight. Raider Nation for life. You damn right, Unc. Raiders. Love you, Unc. Good night.
But I mean, this is literally what they were thinking. And even if Scooter was who played with a broken hand, God bless him.
Straight up.
This was their thoughts. They were thinking, okay, if Danye can at least let us get to if Danye can get us to at least the 50-yard line, which he's capable of doing.
Got a chance.
It was like, okay. And even Scott said this for the brief time he came on the other side of the ball, which episode 95 is up on the
tremendous episode, by the way, too.
Page.
Tremendous episode.
Big up, I mean,
3 hours long.
Back
tremendous.
to the West again.
But he said he already had 3 plays dialed up in his head with the one timeout in 17 seconds. But Danye Lyons said, "Hold my motherfucking beer."
He pushed that O button on their ass.
I'm gonna take it home. I'll say this: once Baby Joker collided into a seam, I'm like, "Oh, there's a seam."
Wait, but Dub, the spin move,
the O button.
That too.
The spin move. Once he hit that spin move, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, it was the spin move that made Baby Joker bump into his teammate.
It seemed like
That's what I'm saying.
when he did the spin move, he gained about 5 yards out of it. It was like he separated himself from everybody.
Right?
Immediately.
That spin move was on all Madden.
Yeah.
Bro, he was playing on All Pro with that.
That O button, man.
That was all pro. And once he hit that spin move, it was like the defender was like it was right here, and Donye just did this.
Separation. Immediately.
Thank you. Immediately.
It gave him like 3 to 5 yards.
And Donye, I believe Donye had a cramp thing going on.
He was literally cramping.
You can see the pain
cramping
in his face while he was running, but the determination to win that chip.
Adrenaline will do that to you, man. You don't.
Oh, he was more focused on getting to that end zone for his teammates to win that game.
And sometimes when you make a move like that, you kind of shocked that you by yourself. You're
100%.
like, damn, wait a minute. Ain't nobody behind me. You just got separation, man.
But it's kind of, well, not eerie, but it's kind of divine intervention, let's say, that our colleague and buddy, the Viking Scott McCorkle, just out of nowhere just says BIC was going to tie it up, which they didn't tie. They took the lead. He said, but Donye is going to walk it off.
And that's the only thing that you can focus on right there with that, what he just said. Donye, walk off.
And that's ice in the veins, too. You know it's 17 on the ticker. You know what I mean? When you get that ball in your hands, you know it's 17 on that ticker. What are you going to do? Fold, or are you going to be the hero? And he made his mind up as soon as he touched that ball.
And wait, mind you, Donye was playing cornerback that game and was putting in work.
That's
against their top receiver.
Yeah. I mean, for those that don't know, Ashante Worthy is a A7FL bona fide legend, one of the great three-round returners of all time. And Donye Lyons, who playing defensive back is not his natural position. He will tell you he's a wide receiver, which he has said that multiple times. But just the
Knox, I got a question for you.
Oh, love it.
What's going on, Joe?
I would put this SBA team, our original SBA team, up against any team in history in this city. What do you think? Is that the most talented team that's ever been put together in Vegas?
Honestly,
there wasn't no all-stars sitting at home. They were all on our squad.
Honestly, it would be a toss-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because you had SBA when we was at our peak, right? But then you got to think that the Trojans also did have a nice squad. They went back to back in the championship or some shit, but they had decent guys. But then I also got to think back when we was the Hawks. So I would say in order,
we had a bunch of the Hawks, so it's like,
and that's why I would say it's one of those where
it was like an all-star team of all all-star teams to me. I'll put that team up against any team in Vegas history.
Now, if that team was to play A7, oh yeah, we'll fuck some shit up.
Oh yeah.
We'll fuck some shit up. A7, yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a team where you put all of the all-stars in the same city on one team. To me, that was the SBA.
100%.
Like all of the all-stars and just put them on one squad. I don't think that's ever happened before.
What made you come up with that team? My bad, y'all. I just hold
on, 25. Hold on, wait a minute, bro. This is a family show, bro. You are part of this. You ain't got to apologize for anything.
Absolutely.
That you asked on this show.
I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of people didn't know what the SBA was. They was like, fuck a SBA. You know what I mean? And it was like, it's called the SBA because it stands for the Silver and Black Alliance. I built a charity group that helped people all over the world and shit in my dad's honor.
Mm-hmm.
And the main name for the team is the Alliance. You know what I mean? It was always the Alliance. But to bring people together, you know what I'm saying? But it was the Silver and Black Alliance, the SBA. This is it right here.
Well, I still got my jersey.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody getting that jersey back.
I'm coming for that shirt, Joe.
That one's yours, brother. All you got to do is show up.
I'll be there. Like I said, January.
That's a good question. I'm glad
my birthday
you
weekend.
That question. That's about the most intelligent question I've ever heard you ask. It don't go all the way up to the top.
Oh boy. But 2-5, let me ask you.
That's how he's a Ravens fan.
Now 2-5 I didn't get Oh God, here we go. 2-5, I didn't get a chance to ask you this on the other side of the ball because Munchie and Lau were going back and forth.
I was Munchie ass on 10.
Hey, Munchie was on a trillion. Fuck a 10.
Yeah.
But what can you say when he can say anything he wants? He the motherfucking champion.
Absolutely, till the victor goes to
and he contributed too. When you contribute to a championship,
exactly.
You can say whatever you want to.
And you do exactly.
If you're a non-factor, you got to kind of sit back a little bit.
I said this a while back when I was out there in Vegas when they beat the Force. Munchie said this shit in the interview. Everything that happened out there in Jersey, Munchie already talked about it.
When the money's on the line.
Exactly. No,
when the money's on the line. But 2-5, this is the question I wanted to ask you. So I'm going to ask you to put your football analysis on. But for you, in just watching that game, where do you think the tide turned in that game? What do you think, in your point of view, from your perspective, was the turning point in that championship game between BIC and the Insomniacs?
Interception for me.
Nah. It was the sack with Cunningham and D-Rock.
I agree.
It was the sack with Cunningham and D-Rock. Yeah.
D-Rock sack changed everything.
Yeah.
Especially stopping them on 4th down deep in their own territory.
That cut a piece of their heart out.
I would say it was between that and the trick play between Juice and Davick. But if I'm Davick, I'm stopping at the 1 yard line because I know we're going to score. I'm taking it to the 2-minute warning, and I'm trying to bring more time off the clock.
Yeah.
Man, you righteous for that too, man. Shit, I mean, it could have been, man, that too. Shit.
Yeah, the Raiders would never.
Stop
My bad, Mizzle. I had to get his ass back.
Stop it.
It's tough when it's two of y'all. You feel me? It's not really directed towards you, but he ain't finna keep coming at me.
Well, man, you in the wrong city, brother.
I'm in Utah right now. Thank God.
Wrong city. You know what? I never thought this was gonna be possible, to tell you the truth. I really didn't think after the Raiders came back from LA, they would ever leave Oakland again, man. This shit is crazy that it just happened like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I happened to be here. They ended up moving here, man. I didn't think that would ever happen, man. That shit is crazy, bro.
I get asked this question. How do you feel about them moving to Vegas? And
At first, I felt bad because I know a lot of people that work at the stadium, including my auntie and them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the revenue that was going to be taken out of my city really hurt my heart. And people like my auntie that had been there for 25 years in that stadium working, you know, they're out of a job. You know, all of the sports teams end up leaving when they became successful. Like, you know, look at what the Warriors did. You know what I'm saying? They waited and they was garbage my whole life. I'm a Lakers fan because they was garbage. You know what I'm saying? And boom, they just leave. You know what I mean? And so if you look at the city now, the city has suffered tremendously from that revenue being taken out of the equation. Like people coming in and out of town,
Oh damn.
Yeah, he got that trash ass Raider Wi-Fi.
Well, damn.
Thank
Why you
God
couldn't
that's.
say Dub's Wi-Fi, man? Why
I
you
mean,
gotta say the Raiders Wi-Fi,
my,
man? Damn, I
Mizzle,
love you
my
too,
bad.
Father.
My bad. Look,
Hey, we've been
I'm like,
we've been
thank
kicking
God that's
Dubs Wi-Fi all night long. Doesn't matter where
thank
the heck
God
I'm
that's
at.
over. You know what I'm
Doesn't matter
saying?
if I'm in Philly. Doesn't matter if I'm in Jersey. Doesn't matter if I'm in the studio. We've kicked the tires on my doggone Wi-Fi.
But
So
Dub,
you're
you're
just
on your
glad that
phone
it's
right now,
somebody
huh?
else's Wi-Fi, not just yours. I get
Yes,
it,
I'm on my
100%.
phone.
When I get back,
And what I say,
I
the phone won't
I
mess up.
remember I told you I wanna get you to try to use that extra camera I got to see if that'll work.
Again, SG, we will try, but this show is dedicated to
It's a
talking about
special.
coach shows.
Who's
Yes, it's a
SG?
special show
We
tonight.
will
We only have
we will have
selective
you
guests
back on
on.
the show. We will have you
Yes.
back on the show. We will try to
Yes.
get you on tonight, but this is a recap of also
Who
the
do I
A7FL
know
Championship
SG?
Game.
No,
No,
it's a fan of ours
Oh,
who is
okay.
who likes to chime in and stuff like
Shout
that.
out to
But
you, SG.
what we just trying to let SG understand is what this show tonight is. It's a special show to where we have selective guests on that are affiliated with what we're doing, what we're talking about. So we apologize, SG. We want you on, but this show is just where we're putting this show just to a certain extent. 2-5 is part of A7 as he is the man, and Zoe is another reason why we were doing this show. So we just appreciate your support, but we will definitely try to get you on, like Dub said.
but I do agree. The sack with Cunningham and D-Rock had two big sacks.
Yeah.
The one sack, unfortunately, which caused him to miss the rest of the game, was huge. But I
What?
just think now, I know people talk about, whenever the U and the BIC play each other, it's a physical battle, and it is, no question about that. But I really think the BIC didn't think that that the Insomniacs can bring that physicality that knocks all too well, because you played against them multiple times, and it's always physical when you guys get together. But I think BIC certainly had their eyes open in the physicality of the way the Insomniacs run, because again, trying to block Big Kenny Mac for 4 quarters and 60 minutes is not exactly a day of the office. And the same thing with Big Oos, with Wes, same thing. And then you add the element of Scooter also blocking, because obviously
Mm-hmm.
it was almost like I'm back at Fairfield High watching them run the doggone wing T offense and the Wildcat. But it's just the one thing about the Insomniacs is they will run and run and run, and they will take those 4 yards and a cloud of dust and go from there.
I
Go
think
ahead, Tuba.
I was just gonna say I think that's what the difference was. Honestly, going back and watching the game myself, that was the difference between the two. Where you had the Insomniacs who were mixing it up. Scooter was passing. They had run game. They had brain fart. They had options. They had options. They had um they had different stuff. You feel me? As opposed to where BIC, they really didn't utilize their run game. You know what I'm saying? You really didn't see Courage get the ball too many times.
Correct. Or
You
the
know what
ice
I'm
cream.
saying? Or the
Big
ice cream
mistake.
truck.
Big mistake
So
not giving Courage the ball.
Courage didn't run the ball. Even Condriton, he didn't run the ball really. You know what I'm saying? But even when he did run on broken plays, he was getting 20 to 30 yards. So it's like they really didn't have anything they didn't have shit going for themselves for real. Like, in all honesty, like they didn't have no run game, no passing game for real. They didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we said on multiple shows where it was the winner was going to be decided on who was able to adjust.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, and the Insomniacs made the adjustments. I mean, again, they were down 11, and I mean, both teams left points on the board. I mean, if Wilkerson does not fumble at the goal line, who knows what happens?
Or if Scooter doesn't overthrow Davick.
Yeah, because Davick was open.
Yep.
He was open, but you know, give credit to BIC in their physicality. I think it was wise on BIC's part to not have Valley go up against Mac, because that definitely would have been a problem. But I mean, I know they were complaining about the multiple holds that BIC was doing, to which I mean, as the Oakland shake goes, you really could call holding on every single play. But I think at the end of the day, the refs didn't want. I think the refs did not want to decide this game. They want to let the players decide it, but also great sportsmanship when Bell went down, and you see members of the Insomniacs carrying Bell to the sideline, which was a good sign. Obviously, D-Rock left his legs out there in getting the sack, but I mean, it's just the Insomniacs just don't panic when they get down 2 scores. Saw it last year in Bullhead City. They're down 12. And then they make the call to put Q, which of course Q and Tufa was going back and forth on the other side of the ball earlier tonight. But I mean just the fact that he's not a defensive player, but they put him at defense, and then he makes 2 of the biggest plays to turn that game around. And again, the Insomniacs run game wore down the Nightcrawlers defense. It was the same thing Sunday. Is just you just being on the sideline, I was starting to see the hands and the hips. And you hear Derek on the sideline talking about they're tired now. They're tired because, again, they were not used to that type of physicality, and they probably didn't think that Vegas could bring that physicality. Go ahead.
You seen it? I was just going to say, you seen hands on hips first quarter.
Yes.
That's it.
Then it got worse when RTC got going. He, like I said, on the other side of the ball, he should have had 2 touchdowns because he got tackled shoestring. He got tripped up. That when he got tripped up, he had one. Actually, he had two that could have been going both ways towards. Those are the plays. That's the plays I'm talking about. 2-5.
Okay,
when he got tripped up, and
if Juice doesn't get tripped up, he might take
100%.
If Muncie wasn't called out of bounds, but he was in bounds.
2-5. Wait, I said this before, and what I look the broadcast. Well, how could you see that watching it? It was clear as day. That's why we're saying.
That's why we wanted the white tape, isn't it? Isn't that why we wanted the white tape?
But they said something came to the field. So how could that not have been that Munchie's feet could have been close to that, and he kicked up something, but it wasn't what that was. But everybody on that sideline said he didn't go out of bounds.
And that's not us being a homer per se. We're right there. I guarantee you, if Steve Ashmore could have got a video of it, I guarantee you probably would have told you, hey, he was in bounds. I promise you.
If you're saying it, I'm pretty gonna incline to trust your judgment.
Yeah.
Well, because again, okay, the incomplete pass to Davick. Davick would have not gotten the ball in bounds because Scooter overthrew it. He threw it out of bounds, clearly.
Okay.
But
I know that was a question too.
No, Davick. Scooter overthrew him. Even if Davick catches it, I don't think Davick gets 1 foot in. That's just that.
I was going to say, if Davick was 100%, do you think it would have been a toe tap? Was it toe tappable?
If Davick is Davick, as we know Davick to be, absolutely he gets the toe drag swag. Absolutely.
So Dub, it wasn't Scooter didn't overthrow him.
Well,
too far. You
know what? You know what? I'm gonna go watch the replay. and see.
Why you something else? I love you, brother.
But nevertheless, who knows what happens if they don't blow the whistle?
Mm-hmm.
Munchie more than likely probably scores on that.
Mm-hmm.
And
But now let's not keep it one way. BIC could have had a
yes, they could have
pick six.
Run, it's the boogeyman. He came back.
Yes, sir. 5'2".
Nah, that's why you telling everybody how tall you is.
Because you ass backwards. 5'2".
Stop
Don't
telling
get
everybody
that much respect. 2'5". Where you get that from, Prince? You know what I'm saying? You just got one name now, motherfucker.
You should know, motherfucker.
That.
You should know, motherfucker. You had to order my jerseys.
Yeah, they was extra small.
Yeah.
The medium.
You want to know
trying
why?
to show off muscles that you ain't got.
Yeah. Damn, so when I flex.
Oh, somebody got the bubble thumbs down. Who is that?
Yeah, when I flex, it gives Zoe a thumbs down.
He always want that medium. That was that.
I love it. I love it.
The stream.
It's a large. Shut up.
I'm done.
Hey, Mizzle. Zoe, did you watch the Natty?
Nah.
Okay. Well, Mizzle and Doug, question for you two real quick.
Okay.
What was your guys' favorite play of that whole game? If you got to, that's cool.
The last game, did I watch it?
The Natty, the National. Okay,
then
you too.
So
you too.
Mine
was your guys' favorite play?
The last one.
The run back?
Running that shit back, that O button. That did it for me, bro. That was.
What you got, Dub?
I like the clutchness.
It's Munchie staring at chick.
Okay, now that's my favorite moment. That's my favorite.
That was
moment.
wrong, man.
No,
hey,
play.
That's my.
That was definitely one of the fire.
I'll say my favorite. Oh, go ahead, Deb. If you got to play, go ahead.
I will say probably. It's D-Rock's sack, which he ends up hurting his leg, but he literally gave his leg to help his team win a championship because that was a big sack that stopped momentum on a drive that the BIC was working towards.
The game changer.
I like it.
I'll say that. I will say that. And I will just say overall, just the defense that Danye had on Ashanti Worthy, you can't talk about that enough. You just can't.
Player of the game. Easy.
All right, so slightly you stole my thunder. But what I'm gonna say is was Zelly on the 3-on-1.
That
Zelly
changed everything.
Zelly on 3-on-1 was huge.
That changed everything.
Just by him just making those tackles. And then I would also say Danye just shutting down the BICs.
Man, he was playing out of position. That's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Zoe. I was getting to that.
That's
just
nuts.
by what Danye did, but Zelly on 3-on-1 because they made an adjustment by putting him out there for the 3-on-1.
Yeah.
So
and they got other athletes out there. They could have put somebody else out there. But they made the right decision.
That's one thing about the Insomniacs. They don't have anybody that has an ego. You ask them to go play a position, they're going to go out there and do what it's needed to get done just to win. And now that the season's over, we ain't really like doing the broadcasting. The Insomniacs is my favorite
Pac ain't got
team.
no ego?
Who? Oh, man, well, Pac.
He don't. I would say he don't. Not now. He's not the same. He's not. I could say he's not necessarily the same. He does have his moments.
No
you feel me?
You're righteous for that. I told him that last season. You've grown a lot, bro.
He does have his moments, but to see him be able to come on and off the field and get subbed in and subbed out and not bitch and complain or pout about it, I commend him for that.
Absolutely.
That's what I was.
It takes growth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes growth.
But real quickly, certainly want to give our best to Kamari Michael as he announced on the players page that he's gonna move on. Yeah. You didn't see the post?
Nah.
He's
I ain't really been on Facebook today for real. I can't say.
We understand. He posted in the players group chat about.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it so I can read it for those that.
Where's my other phone at? Hold on.
You got 2 phones, baller?
Come on, man.
Man, I really like that hat too. I don't wear hats, but I like that hat too, Zoe.
You don't want
this
that
one right here, huh? This
he got dandruff.
What you mean? No, I just like the hat. I don't want the
hat
that he got on his head.
He got dandruff.
I ain't got no hair. I'm gonna have dandruff. Ignorant.
I know. I know.
Ignorant.
Look like a peanut butter. Look like a peanut butter ball.
But no, where is it? Come on now. Notes here somewhere.
Oh, so you over here trying to recruit me for fall,
man.
huh?
You look like you about to tell everybody to slow down with that shirt. Yellow light. Big ass post and shit. It's all you need to know right here.
Why are you trying to show me your homemade arts and craft bottles?
Man, come on, man. Don't discredit my fame.
Hey, wait.
Don't discredit.
Oh, see, that one I need.
Yeah. Yeah, it's many of them out there too.
It was at
look, hey, some real shit though.
A7 Nevada. Look. Is it an A7 Nevada dub?
Yeah, it is.
A7 Nevada.
Yeah, those last
Knox,
two.
Look at this though.
I need that one though. That was sick.
Okay, that is tight. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's dope. I need that.
Prototype.
That's fire.
Yeah, definitely love that one right there.
Was that wine?
Yeah.
Okay. Red or white?
North Pleasanton.
Oh, it's in Pleasanton.
Dublin area.
Oh yeah, I'm not too far from that.
Vineyard.
I feel like I should be playing Red Wine by UB40. I mean, I was talking about wine, so I'm,
I don't see it.
He's a good kid, man, and he works real hard, man. He set on what he wants to do.
It should be there because he tagged me, you, Chris, Derek, thanking us.
Yeah, I saw it in the players group chat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way I'm looking with the Live with 2-5 page. So I'm not even.
He just had a little baby too, you know what I'm saying? So that'll change your perspective on some things and rearrange the schedule.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Was he said he was going down to Florida, Doug?
He said he might be playing in A7N40, yeah.
I seen that post. He was looking for a team on the East.
Oh, come on. Really? You're going to do that to me?
See.
He's a good kid, though, man. You just got to keep working hard. If you want to play that QB position, be QB1. Just got a little mechanics to tweak, you know what I mean? He's an athlete, though. He's capable of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hopefully. He got potential, but he got to get off that self-centered bullshit. He's still kind of young.
He just he wants to get better so bad. I think that's more what it is. And he just hasn't found that home and that right coach to mechanically get him sound. You know what I mean? They just tell him, no, you can't play this position. And he just ends up, going to a team that needs help.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real, though. Just an insight. They told him that he couldn't play the position because they already had a QB. He wanted to go to that team and pretty much take over. You feel me? And be QB1 without necessarily competing for it. And that's where the mishap came with the organization, where they kind of were set on who they wanted to play. You know what I'm saying?
He was there in the previous spring, though, right? Because I not to put it out there, but to put it out there, he left our team, honorably. I said, you know what, if you want to play that position, then you might want to go help a team that needs somebody in that position. He didn't gripe.
You already had one, right?
Talk shit. We had, Fox. You know what I mean? We had a QB1.
I've seen that face on many shows.
He had to,
I be having to realize when we talk A7, I am the division manager, so I got to kind of keep my comments to myself or be very professional.
Did they really get that to you?
Hey, wait. You keep your comments to yourself too far, but your face?
Yeah, his face said it all. It said about 2 paragraphs.
Hey, that's the same thing about me. Somebody asks me a question and I say something, but they be like, "Hey, bro, yo, not follow what you just said." I'm like, "Oh, well, shit."
Voided it out, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I get on this phone, Dub. I'll go find it. It ain't no big deal. I'll go find that.
No,
shit.
but
It was the one he just said, "I'm gonna go to the East," right? Is anybody looking for a QB on the East? It was just something simple like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he also gave a big shout out to Vegas and stuff like that, and just.
Oh shit! Okay.
And you said his time that he had out there with Vegas was,
He just needs the right home, like I said, and the right coach that's not gonna give up on him, and to teach him mechanics. The kid is an athlete. He just mechanically he needs a little help. You know what I mean? But you can turn an athlete into a QB. You know what I mean? If you give him the right mechanics, with the right coach, of course.
Or sometimes you just got to realize or just even take into consideration that there's other positions. There's other ways to be effective as a leader. You feel me? And that's even what I've tried to tell him. You don't necessarily got to be a QB. You know what I'm saying? Go play receiver. Go play DB. Go play something else.
Help the team.
But you know what? At the same time, you got to give him his props and a pat on the back for not giving up.
100%.
If that's what he wants to do, it's like that kid is resilient. You know what I mean? It could go either way, man. But I wish him the best, man. He's a good kid.
No, 100%. I'm gonna definitely make sure I go tap in and see what he said, though.
So let me ask this question, as it is now officially the 25th of July. But here's the question: for the BIC and just in general for the Northeast Division, what's next for them? Because as Loud Willis was on the other side of the ball, he kept saying that Vegas and the Insomniacs have broken up some happy homes. So if you are the Northeast, what's the plan? What's the mindset now? Because now this is 2 consecutive seasons that you have not held possession to the championship trophy. So
there's only one answer.
You can leave that door open.
Stack. That's it.
Well,
there's no other way.
That too, but they all can also say this: they didn't have this and they didn't have that.
Next man up. That's an excuse.
Yeah. Well, as a sports fan, 100%. But we all, I don't know.
What you got, Lou? What you got, Dub?
Dub, ready.
You had a lead. All you had to do was play defense for 17 seconds.
17.
But no, you pulled an Orchard Park Bills against the Kansas City Chiefs.
You went there.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you went there.
Yes, I did.
As much as I hate them son of a bitches that won that game, but you went there.
So
I just don't.
Finkel and Einhorn.
You decide to throw Danye Lyons the football.
Baby Joker ain't got no arm like that, though, Dub. Baby Joker ain't got no arm like that.
I get it.
Throw it out.
I think he just saying in general, 2-5, they threw him the ball.
No,
I think in general, I think he's saying in general 2-5. And I ain't trying to take words out of Dub's mouth, but I think he's just trying to say that in general.
What you gonna do? Skip the ball? You gonna swiv it, or you gonna throw it out and take the penalty?
I'm not throwing the ball out because then that's
going
to
to
be ball in hand. I'm not throwing the ball out because that's ball in hand.
I'm trying to throw it as far inbounds as I possibly can and try to pin Danye deep in his own territory.
Knox don't understand. He a freak of nature. This dude can throw the ball fucking 120 yards.
Oh, we know.
He don't understand where we're at.
So I seen it.
Mutant. This dude's a mutant.
Knox the neutralizer.
When I was sitting there just doing the commentary for that playoff game, it was halftime.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to still be like slightly professional, but I'm seeing 2-5 launch the ball in my eyes.
The dude is a mutant.
And I'm looking at it like, oh shit.
I mean,
I'm still trying to be focused on the camera.
It's the fans, it's both teams. We all in awe when this dude throw the ball off. Fucking mutant.
I call him the neutralizer for a reason. But back to my point. You had a lead. You were up 6.
It was over.
All you had to do was keep them out of the end zone for 17 seconds.
So what you gonna do, Dub? You gonna swiv it?
No, I like I said, trust me, if I had an arm like Mizzle or an arm like Knox, like I said, I would do exactly.
Bring it down a couple of notches. He didn't have an arm like that. What you gonna do? Swiv it?
I would try to do what Go Get a Trade did, which made Pack Money fumble. Put some hang time on that bitch and throw it high in the air as best as I can.
And give your guys some time to get down.
Let my defenders get down there and tackle his ass.
Defense.
The funniest shit is trying to watch. The funniest shit was watching Juice try to throw that motherfucker, and that bitch went everywhere out of bounds and only went about 10 yards.
I could have caught that.
He put his whole body into that shit too.
That motherfucker Juice. I said, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
But again, you had to play defense for 17 seconds, but instead, you pulled an Orchard Park Bills, and now you let Danye take it back to the house, and you have
ain't no damn way I'm gonna do that.
Legs. But wait, not that they let Danye take it to the house with no legs.
He's cramping. He's cramping as he's running.
And you saw it in his face.
And he's still outrunning you by 10 to 15 yards. Still.
So it's like that one play when they threw it to the Eagles when they threw it to Jackson and he ran it back. Remember that? With the Eagles.
And then he turned
Jackson
around
ran
and
that
fell in
shit
the
back.
end
I would have
zone.
never thrown him that ball. It was a playoff game.
No.
Hey, so let me ask you this, Dub.
Situation.
Do you think it was poor coaching, poor quarterback leadership, or poor clock management?
Poor 3-on-1. They should have made that play.
Clock
I already said 3-on-1 is ass.
You don't like that shit?
No.
They're ass. Go ahead, Dub. My bad.
Clock management, no. But I will say, if I am on the BIC's coaching staff, I'm saying, look, throw it away from him, but keep it in bounds, because you don't want to give him a head start because he is very capable of taking to the house. Because
he threw a dot to his ass.
Yeah, but like I said, and Big Rob said this, you have to give the inside next to because they watch film. As I said earlier on the other side of the ball, we're in house number 2. And like I said, it's Mac, it's Reeves, it's RTC, it's Haywood, it's Tommy. I mean, they're all sitting there. We're all sitting there in the living room, and they're watching film on BIC. They're watching the UMBIC, the Eastern Conference Title game, and they're sitting there watching film and dissecting and calling stuff out. Because, like I said, there was only 2 people they were going to put in there. They were putting it down to either Danye or Juice. And then Coach Dyson goes to the side and said, Danye, you got one in you. And Danye's like, say less.
You know he's going to say
and
yeah.
Of course,
You know
You
it.
knew he was gonna say yeah.
What'd he say? What'd he say, Dub? What'd he say?
I'm really him, though. I'm really him.
He said, "Motherfucker, hold my beer." Yeah, motherfucker.
Hold my motherfucking beer.
Yeah.
And like I said, he made Scott the Viking McCorkle look like a genius.
Hey, but like we said, I think we all can agree. Once you saw Danye hit that spin move,
Oh man,
I did not care how dude was chasing him. He was.
Yeah.
he did a dance and shit and broke all the way down to his knee.
Yeah.
He made
He hit
dude
that.
dance and blam, hit that knee.
Hit
All
that
you
spin
wait.
move.
Out.
He hit that spin move and made them two motherfuckers kiss.
Hey, I'm at work, right? And I'm watching it. I'm straight stone cold cleaning the room, earpiece in my ear, got my phone set up somewhere where I can still see it. I'm wiping, and once Danye hit that spin move,
You knew he was gone. I knew it right away. I was like, he gone.
I threw that towel up in the air. I think I might have scared a patient too. Hey, I said, "Oh!" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I cannot wait to talk about this on the show." Straight up. Hey, and I text my brother. I'm like, "Danye is different."
Oh yeah.
No, okay,
Munchie is special, and Danye is just different.
No, I'm on the far side of the side by the ref, right? Because he's back there making sure the throwing is going on. So I literally have I literally have the phone in my left hand, and all of a sudden I see Danye catch the ball. I look up, he makes that spin move, and I'm just walking towards the end zone while the rest of the sideline is running, going crazy.
Man.
And I'm just like, what? And I'm quoting Big Rob. What am I watching? What am I watching?
It basically came down to that last year too, right?
Wait, and I'm texting you at the same time while you do the same thing.
Like, what am I watching?
That happened last year too, right?
Yep.
Like last minute win.
Oh yeah. Well, here's
wasn't
the thing about that.
wasn't an interception.
Well,
both games.
Well, Danye picked it off to seal the win at the end of the game, but
In
the
the
game-winning touchdown was RTC literally cramping as he's running to the end zone.
As he was running.
But wait, Danye had his hands in both of them.
Yeah.
Think about that. It's Danye.
MVP of that game for sure.
It's him and Munchie, because people forget Munchie literally blocks 3 people as RTC is going to the end zone. That's not talked about enough. He literally did a moving screen and blocked 3 people as RTC is going to the end zone.
You know what I'll give to that team? That team right there know how to get off the canvas in the 12th round when they get knocked down and finish the fight.
They do.
They know how to finish the fight, man. That's the heart of the champion.
And like I put in the group, the players chat when I congratulated the Insomniacs, I said this: it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's a 60-minute game.
It don't matter.
I tell my sons that shit all the time, man. I'm like, remember when the Gypsy King got smashed and shit and was asleep? Something hit him. You know what I mean? Something in the back of his mind hit him to get up. He just woke up and got up and finished the fight. That's the difference between a champion and somebody that don't know or have that inside of them or ever been up against that kind of shit. You know, that team has been in that situation the last 2 years and pulled it out. That's crazy, man.
But now, well, I'll say this. Okay. Last year they said, well, they were sort of kind of playing in their backyard, even though they were playing in hot-ass Bullhead City, Arizona, which the Anderson Fieldhouse, which the Anderson Fieldhouse is a very beautiful facility. So then, so they go to Ohio. They mercy rule the chaos last year. Okay. Then they talk about, well, until you beat us in the East, we don't respect y'all. So they took the cross-country flight.
Mm-hmm.
Took it to Asbury Park, New Jersey.
They didn't even fight it. They were just like, fuck it. All right, we'll go to your backyard and shit.
came into your backyard.
That's the front yard.
And stole victory away
Holy
from
Grail.
That is the
Holy
front
Grail.
yard.
Damn.
Ohio was the backyard.
No, that's the Holy Grail.
Yeah, Ohio was the
in New
backyard.
Jersey, right?
Yeah.
New Jersey? That's
Holy
the
Grail.
front yard.
Holy Grail.
And that's the Mecca too, man.
That's what I'm saying. Holy Grail.
That was a home invasion.
They want their shit back.
Now check this out.
They want their shit back.
Straight
now
up.
At Asbury Park High School, which is where the field is at.
Was it nice?
You can tell it's a very old stadium, and you can tell it was built like in the 20s. It's definitely very
Jersey
old.
updates they shit though, man. Jersey take pride in they high school facilities, man. Even if it's an older one, they modify some shit.
But the field is nice. The field, the turf monster really did not play a factor in this game on Sunday.
Nice.
I will say this: their mascot is the Blue Bishops. As you see, that's a chess piece on the 50-yard line. Danye Lyons said checkmate.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
I love that.
He said checkmate.
You see why Dub is the spokesperson for A7 and how he just
hold on.
They absolutely picked the right person.
Hold on. My bad, Mizzle. He is our spokesperson. Okay.
No, 100%. 100%.
He is our spokesperson.
No, he's Vegas 100 all the way.
Vegas,
through.
yeah, not those fuckers over there. Okay.
No. Hey, and while we on that 2-5, while we talk about that 2-5, did you feel a certain type of way about Corey Hammond?
Yick riding Hammond?
Bro, I was Now, mind you, I was watching the game at home.
I thought that was your boy.
Nah, nigga, we play for you.
Oh, good Lord. Corey's my guy. I love Corey Hammond. Even though I know he has some wild takes.
But he was
that's my guy. That's my guy.
He was a whole 100%.
The quarterback
though, on that broadcast, though, bro. You felt that. Especially with that 301 return.
See, this dude up to no good. He keep coming out the shot. You know what I'm saying? Out the shot again. We on to your shit, man.
Oh, fuck you. My son's crying.
Oh,
okay.
Well, okay. No, that's.
Hey, yeah, dropped it right there.
Dad mode.
Which, by the way, folks, once again,
I still got my headphones in so I can hear y'all.
First off, we want to say again, thank you for hanging out with us as we are honored to be joined by the son of the legendary Dr. Thomas of the Oakland Raiders, Alonzo Thomas, of course, who is coaching at Valley High School, part of the Valley Vikings coaching staff, coaching the baseball team. Are you also coaching the football team too, Coach, or just baseball?
Well, I'm helping out with the football team, but I'm shooting for the soccer team head coaching job. So watch your shit, my dude.
Hey,
okay.
I'm trying to change the regime. These schools, man, in Vegas, I mean, you know, Dub, they just they don't have the same love and don't create programs out here like we grew up in. You know, growing up in the Bay, and
correct.
I've never seen things like I've been seeing in these situations. I've never seen a program, you know, not have a freshman team and a JV team, and there's just one team, and it's the varsity team, and you got kids that have no business playing at that level, you know, and mixing and matching. It's time to change the whole regime around.
You gotta have a freshman team to develop to get to your senior team.
Yes,
that's your development squad right there.
Yeah.
But these Vegas coaches and staff, man, I don't want to say they don't care, but a lot of them are just collecting paycheck, man. And I'm out here to mentor and help these programs to grow young men and women to progress into, you know.
Well, Valley High certainly has a good one in you, sir, and I have no doubts that you will help contribute and turn that program around. Also being joined with Live by 2-5 as we are recapping what took place in Asbury Park, New Jersey, as the Las Vegas Insomniacs Indeed joined the Patterson U as the only other team to go back-to-back in the history of the A7FL. Now, I will say this. Now the Insomniacs have one in Ohio and have one in Asbury Park, New Jersey. I mean, they should get some home field treatment.
Absolutely.
What can we say about? There's nothing to say about Vegas right now.
Nothing.
So why can't Vegas host the championship? Now they didn't.
Because they said we didn't have athletes, we didn't have this, that, and the other. The heart to the champion. So much shit has been said over time.
What have they been watching?
I think it's been put out there, and I think it's even understood now that
we're a factor.
The next chip that's played, the motherfuckers know they got to come through Vegas. Not no Bullhead City,
right?
Not no motherfucking whatever the fuck. But I do know that they talking about possibly having the next Natty in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Why? Because they got that dome,
that training facility and shit for the Colts. But that shit ain't even got no lines.
So
it's just a bunch of fucking grass.
So why should the champ still have to travel?
I don't know.
Because we brought it back to the West.
I'll say it like
it's
this.
Here. It belongs to us right now.
I'll say it like this. If, let's just hypothetically say, the Insomniacs run the table again and have the best record in the West area of the A7FL, they should
it's
have.
Not gonna happen.
I know, but I'm just saying, if that was the case, they should have home field throughout the playoffs.
Don't you deserve it if you set in the table?
Well,
I would agree with that.
So say the same thing. Didn't the U have to travel and they had the best record?
No, that was what's the name? The Watchman had to travel.
Okay, yeah. So what? Thank you, 2-5. I was just trying to throw out there what team
or meet in the middle somewhere neutral.
Had to travel. Well, that's
or with the Nightcrawlers. Whoever logo in them places.
You heard what I just said, though.
Somebody had to travel.
There's an issue with it.
They had the better record.
Somewhere neutral. In the middle. Well, nobody's at home. Nobody has the advantage.
I would say this. The perfect spot for a neutral site championship game would be in Texas because you have plenty of stadiums that you can use. And we all know how Texas breathes, sleeps, and eats football. I'm pretty sure you can get that town to turn out for the A7FL and possibly could fill up that stadium.
Specifically Corpus Christi.
As much as I would not love to travel to Texas because I don't, but I would travel for that.
You know, before we get off of here, man, I'm gonna switch the mode a little bit and go back to Knox and just, man, big ups to you, man.
Look, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm giving you props.
I'm over here quiet. I'm fucking with
you. It seems like, you know, and I don't want credit for it, but the year you came to the SBA is the year you turned the switch from young man to grown man. You know what I mean? A growing man. So I just wanted to go back to your progression and shit and what you've evolved into, brother. I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it, though. For real.
Real talk, all bullshit aside and talking shit. Man,
I appreciate it.
If I had a part in that shit, what Dub said earlier is, you know, me becoming a part of this Valley program. If I can, you know, change or mentor a young man like you were like a lot like me. We were troubled, been through it, you know, chip on the shoulder, all kind of shit we done been through as youngsters and don't know how to turn that switch on. Super proud of you, brother.
I appreciate it. And funny thing, right? My wife's sister is actually the principal at Valley.
She's a good woman, man. There's only few black people, and I'm gonna bring it up too. I'm one of the only 4 black head coaches in this city, baseball wise. It's unheard of, brother. And I brought all these guys together, and we're building an alliance, man. You know, we got to come together and be an example. So
how does that work? How does that work? Because y'all team colors ain't black and silver. So like Do you ever feel weird
No,
wearing
you
red,
know
white,
what?
and blue?
You
don't feel like a patriot?
No, I feel like I can breathe, brother.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
I
it's
see
like
what you did there.
I brought a black jersey up to the AD. We're gonna be man, like I said, I'm gonna be changing some stuff. And when you look good, you feel good, you play good. You know
If you do it,
Pierce, baby.
if you
Raiders,
do it during Black History Month, I think they might approve it.
Every month is Black History Month for me. I don't give a damn about that month.
I'm trying to. Mizzle. I'm trying to put him up on game. You feel me?
You can't put me up on game. I stay ready. That way I ain't got to get ready.
You right.
Well, Sugar-Free did that.
I just see y'all's principal at all the family reunions and family gatherings and
she's made a difference, shit. Man. But one person can't do it, man. It's collectively, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes a village,
man.
Not a nation.
Well, you need to come out there. Well, there's only one nation, man. The rest y'all just replicas and shit.
Yeah, one nation under God, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
You can't use the word God and nigga after. Yeah, see, you
bullshit. Hey,
I'm telling you,
that's a trigger.
I tried to give you props. Now I'm taking stripes
one
away
nation,
from you. Next
one
sentence.
nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There you go, man. Can we? Man, that was the curtain right there. Fucking around.
Real quickly before we put
hold on, Dub. This your show. Just if he want to leave and it's his bedtime, tell his ass to go.
We talking about bumping you off first.
Nigga, you the one over here trying to close the show.
I ain't running nothing. This Dub show and Mizzle. I'm just here to chill.
You want to see how much power I got?
Before we put a bone wrap on this, real quickly, Coach Ozzo, for people that want to learn more about the SBA and your nonprofit and honoring your dad, where can they go to get more information?
Just look anything up SBA. You know what I mean? And it'll pop up a whole bunch of different things, man. Events we're throwing, things we contribute to like all year round. Next thing is going to be like a backpack drive. We do all kind of different things. A lot of things we do is online though. Just look up the SBA. And thank you for that.
All right. Well,
I'm about to go add y'all right now.
2-5. Any final thoughts before we put a bone wrap on it?
I'm better than Q. My bad, Zo. That wasn't for you. I'm better than Q. I'm better than Q. That really wasn't. That wasn't for you. Okay.
Semi-Pro Hall of Famer.
Oh my gosh.
Did you tell him that? What did you say? Hall of Famer.
I just want to thank you guys for having me on yet again. You feel me?
Don't do it again. Don't let this dude get back on the show and bring your ratings down. Don't let it happen. I love you, but you ignorant.
I just want to say again, I want to thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Man, you're doing the right thing. Hey, let's cut his mic off.
You fucking up my closing, bro. You fucking up my closing statement.
You fucked it up.
Okay.
When you started the sentence, you fucked it up yourself.
I'm gonna personally mute your ass. Okay.
You can't do that. You ain't got that kind of 2-5 yet.
Bet $100 right now.
Technically, he do because he's
Mizzle. Bet $100.
You ain't got $100.
I will. You want to see my account?
No, I don't want to see nothing. Don't pull nothing out, man.
Bet $100.
Can't be trusted.
Bet $100.
You're gonna leave the screen again.
Bet $26.
You gonna don't put my daddy in this, Negro.
Bet 25.
You didn't cross the line.
Bet $25.
You do it every day. You're a habitual line crosser.
Why you got to use the B word?
Habitual. That don't start with a B, guy. See, I told you.
But it has the B word in it.
You ignorant, man. I'm telling you.
Bet $100.
Dub, I'm just asking you to close it. I'm not telling you what to do. Mizzle, shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean? I love you anyway, Knox.
I love you too, so bet $100.
Man, I told you, I'm not going to put up $100 myself. You ain't got it.
Yes, I do. I got 200 now. Man. I got 200 now. What's up?
You got $200?
Yeah.
Wow. You coming up.
God.
Hey, if you say one more, if you say that's light. You say one more word, I'm gonna have $300.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to cut your mic off.
This can't.
Is bullshit.
You can't. So again,
I can't.
$300.
You never know.
$400.
I got pool.
Mizzle.
$500.
Yo,
Mizzle. Stop it. You're really going far now.
No, I fuck with y'all, man.
I know you
fuck with you, Zoe.
I know Knox
you,
want me to say,
brother.
I know Knox didn't want me to say this. I know all jokes aside, and I want to let Zoe know this. You would have lost that bet because
I already know.
Knox has full capacity to this show because he is like a part of this show, so he could have muted you anytime he wanted.
I can read. I know. I already knew that.
On that,
I stay ready though. I stay ready.
Okay. I just want to put that out there. Like,
hey, I appreciate you putting me up on game, brother.
When anytime he joins our show, he has like a full right to mute.
I'm like an uncle to that dude.
I don't never do that. I don't never do that shit though.
I know.
Special thanks to Lava 25 as always for coming on. Very special thanks to Coach Alonzo Thomas, of course, part of the SBA.
I'm coming for that shirt, bro.
please look up the SBA Alliance and see the good work that they do for the community, and of course, honoring the legacy of number 26, Dr. Death Skip Thomas. Thank you, everyone, chiming in. Again, our congratulations to the Las Vegas Insomniacs as they go back-to-back as A7FL champions, and they will go to try to go where no team has gone before in A7.
Don't say it.
The 3. But in the meantime, for Coach Zoe, for Lava 25, for Mizzle, I'm Double A saying we thank you for watching, and as always, it is 5 o'clock some damn where, and you have been watching episode number 226.
Congratulations to y'all.
And Dub Show. Again, to the Insomniacs, congratulations. Enjoy the victory. And we will see you on episode 227. Not the TV show, but there really is no place.
Knox, kiss the baby for me, man.
100%.
Yes. Prayers
kiss
up
the baby
to
for me, brother.
Shout out to Junior, man. Like
I was just going to say real quick, if I got time, real quick, y'all. We will be coming home today. So it's Thursday. I know it's Thursday now. Back in Vegas. It's 1:30 here in Utah. We will be home today. My boy does get discharged from the hospital, and we'll be on the road.
Best news I heard all day long, brother.
Hey, 100%. That is the best. That is the best way to end this show. God is good.
Yes, y'all, fellas, for real.
Yes, Mo.
Hey, no words need to be spoken after that.
Yeet.
Big yeet.
That is a big yeet. Hey, we appreciate you.
Drop the mic on that one, brethren.
We definitely appreciate you. Yeah, definitely drop the mic on that one.
Mizzle, hit me. Hit the inbox, man. I got some gifts for you.
Ooh, so yeah, stay tuned. It's coming. Hey, we appreciate everybody chiming in, man.
Yeah.
Hey, love everybody, man. This is what this is about.